Hello students, welcome to this session. Hope you are all doing good. So in this session, we are looking into number and letter series, the actual questions that you have got in AP ICET 2025. Okay, right. Now before we go into the questions, right. So let's start with it. So it says find the missing number. So here, as you can check, you have 2, 6, 12, 20, blank, 42. Okay, so you can take addition. Initially you may take that it is product, but 12 and 20 product doesn't work, so we pick addition. So this is plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, so this is plus 10, the next is plus 12, even number addition. So you get 30, and that is available to us in choice 2. So select choice 2. Okay, right. Then next, yes, now here we have 0.5, 2, 4.5, 8, 12.5, blank. Now here the only thing is, even though it is given in decimals, we can only try with addition first. So let's try with addition. So here you are adding 1.5, then here you are adding 2.5, then here by adding 3 it will be 7.5, so 0.5 more, so 3.5, then this is 4.5, correct? So that is how the addition is happening. So the next you add 5.5, so basically you are going to get 18, and that's available to us in choice 2. So that's the answer. Okay, then next, yes, now here we have 100, 97, 91, then 82, blank, and then 55. Okay, so subtraction. So we have minus 3, minus 6, minus 9, so minus 12, so you get 70, and then you have minus 50, that gives you 55. So multiples of 3. So the answer is 70, and you select first option. Okay, right. Then next we have 1, 2, 6, 24, blank, 720. As you can see, the numbers are sudden increasing, so you take product. So this is into 2, into 3, into 4, so the next is into 5, and then into 6. So basically you will get 120, so that into 6 is 720, and you do have an option 120, so choice 2 we select, correct? Right. Missing numbers, observe the numbers, then go according to the operators that suits that numbers. Okay, then next, yes, we have 3, 7, 13, 21, 31, blank. So here again addition, plus 4, plus 6, plus 8, so plus 10, so this is plus 12, so we get 43. Yeah, and that is available in option 1, choice 1. Okay, then okay, the next we have 5, 12, 26, 54, 110, blank. Now if you observe, so from 5 to 12 almost double, 12 to 26 double, 26 to 54 double, so almost double. So I can do that. We can do 5 into 2 plus 2, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 into 2, 24 plus 2, 26, 26 into 2, 52 plus 2, 54. So again here into 2 plus 2, 108 plus 2. So the same thing we do. 110 into 2, 220 plus 2 gives you 222, correct? And that is what we pick, choice 1. Got it? Yeah. Then next, 96, 60, 35, 19, 10, blank. So now check subtraction, correct? We can do that. Minus 36, and this is minus 25, this is minus 16, minus 9. So how are these numbers? They are squares, correct? This is a 6 square, 5 square, 4 square, 3 square. So next is 2 square minus 4. So we should get 6. And that's available to us in third option, right? So we choose that. Choice 3. Okay. Then always observe the given numbers. You'll know what to do. Keep in mind the options and work on it. Okay. Then next we have 12, 13, 24, 75, 296, blank. Okay. Now again here, if you check, so after 296, if you observe in your options, everything is in 1400s or 1500s. So compulsorily, I can take product. So I can do into 1 plus 1. Then this is into 2 minus 2. 13 into 2, 26 minus 2. Then 24 into 3, 72 plus 375. Then 75 into 4, 300 minus 4, 296. Correct? Then 296 into 5 plus 5. So we know 300 into 5 is 1500. 4 less than 300 means 4 into 5 you do minus 20. 1500 minus 20 is 1480. 1480 plus 5 gives you 1485. And yes, I do have it, option 4. That's all. Correct? Yes. So always work the calculations manually even when you're practicing. That will give you a lot of confidence in the exam because you need to do the calculations correctly the first time. Understood? Okay. So work on it. Practice it. Don't use calculators when you're working on the calculations. Got it? Right. Then next. Yes. 13, 39, 117, blank, 1053, 3159. Yeah, so I can say this is multiplication into 3 because the numbers are increasing. See, 1000 to 3000, correct? 30 into 39 into 3. So this is again into 3. Into 3 should be sufficient because we know 40 into 3 is 120. 1 less than 40, so 3 less than 120 because it is into 3, correct? So then again this is into 3. So 120 into 3 is 360, but it is 3 less than 120. So 9 less than 360, which is going to be 351. That's available to us. Correct? So this again is into 3. This again is into 3. So please work on the calculations manually. Okay? Initially you may struggle, but as you keep practicing, it'll become easier. Okay? Right. So it is third option. Correct? Then next. Yes. Now here he says, what is the sum of the following series? So I need the summation. So we know the formula. Sigma n is n by 2 into a plus l, means first term plus last term, and then n by 2. N is nothing but how many numbers are there in total here. Now if you observe here, even though you have negative, forget about the negative for a minute. All are even numbers, can I say? That means what was the previous even number? 62. After 62, total how many numbers up to 100? 38. Correct? Including odd numbers, 38. Exclude them, 19 and 19. So 19 even numbers, 19 odd numbers. So basically total even numbers after 62 are how many? 19. So n value here is 19. That is one way of looking at it. Another way is you can take 100 minus 64 by 66 minus 64 plus 1. This is the n value you will get. So how much is this? This is 36. How much is this? 2. 36 by 2 goes 18 times. So 18 plus 1, you have 19. So that way also you get n value. Understood? So that's what you substitute, which is 19 by 2 into minus 64 minus 100. Correct? So negative 19 by 2 into 164. So this goes 82 times. So 19 into 82. So you can do 20 into 82 and you can subtract 182 from the total. 20 into 82 is easy, no? So 20 into 82 is how much? 164. Correct? 1640. 1640 minus 82 you do. So you will come up with a value of 1558. Choice 2. 1640 minus 82. Understood? Yeah. So that's the answer you'll get. Okay. Then the next one. Yes, he's asking find the 15th term of the Fibonacci series if the 13th and the 14th terms are. Now, what is the logic of Fibonacci series? The previous two numbers, if you add, you'll get the next number. Means first number, second number you add, you'll get the third number. So basically, how will you get the 15th number? By adding 13th and 14th numbers. So the 13th and 14th numbers are given to you, 144 and 233. You simply have to add them. So I add 144 and 233. So basically you will have 377 and that is what you choose. That's available in the first option. Correct? That is the logic for Fibonacci series. Add the previous two terms to get the next term. So he's asking 15th term, 13th and 14th are given. You add it, you will get your 15th term. Okay? Yeah. So choice 1. Right. Then next, yes, now letter series. So we have C, F, I, L, O blank. So you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. The next is 18, which is R. And you do have that option 4. So multiples of 3, correct? Right. Then next one, yeah. So here a group is given. So you take separately, means take all the first alphabet. See, we have O, first alphabet, P, first alphabet, Q, R. So the next should be S. Then K, L, M, N, you have O. So basically it is S and O. It is consecutive alphabets. When you have a group, take all the first alphabets in the group, then all the second alphabets in the group. Like that, you can get your answer. So it is SO. And that's available in option 4. Right? Okay, then next. We have I, L, Q, X, I, V, M blank. Okay, so this is 9, 12, 17, 24, correct? So that means how much increase is happening? Plus 3, here plus 5, here plus 7. So 3, 5, 7. Now the next can be a 9 or 11. So I need to check. So after 24, if I add 9, it is 33. Now what is 33rd alphabet? 33rd alphabet means, so you are adding 9. If I add 9 means 2 more is Z and then 7 more. 2 and 7. 7th alphabet should be G, but it is not G, it is I. So basically it is not 9. You have to add 11, which is 35. Now 26 is Z. After 26, you are adding 9 more to get 35. So 9th letter is 35th letter. So it is prime numbers. So whenever you have 3, 5, 7, be very careful. Check whether they are odd numbers or prime numbers. Accordingly, you have to work on. Got it? So then next 11, you have 13. So you can directly take 9 plus 13. You don't need to take 35 plus 13. 9 plus 13. So 9 plus 13 is 22. Then 17. 22 plus 17. So basically after 22, adding 4 more gives you 26. Now in that 17, if you remove 4, 13 more are there. So after Z, what is the 13th alphabet? M. So that is what you get, 13. And after 17, you add 19. So by adding 20, it is 33. So 1 less than that, 32. So what is the 32nd alphabet? You know 26th alphabet is Z. After Z, you are adding 6 more to get 32. So it is nothing but the 6th alphabet, which is F. And that's what you choose in your answer. Select choice 2. So that's how you get it. So calculations, when you start working on calculations orally, this is how it works. In one shot, you can get your answer. Okay. Right. The next one, yes. Now here, if you check, so we have K, which is 11, M, which is 13, Q, which is 17, and then you have a W, which is 23 with a blank. So that means 19 is missed, which is S. Because if you see the numbers, they are prime numbers. After 11, 13, directly you are getting 17. So prime numbers. So 19, S. But how are the numbers? The same place value is given, 1 digit before, 1 digit after. So basically you choose an option with S. There is only one option with S, choice 1. Correct? The place value is given on either side. 1 digit before, 1 digit after. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you and goodbye.